Right, once again, I don't know what we're getting into, but hi, honey. How you holding up? Taking it one day at a time. How was the funeral? I wish I could have been there for you, but I didn't want to. I didn't go, I couldn't do it. She would understand, right? What about your new house in Mariana? I don't know where that is. On my way in there, I'll give you a text. Be careful, love you. All of that presented without context. I don't know what's going on. What is going on with his mouse sensitivity, though? I move my mouse even slightly. This thing goes off the rockers. Let's bring that right the way down and bring that up. I like my field of view at 90. That's better. Straight away, really liking the faux PlayStation 1 aesthetic. A few things I'm not liking, though. Hold that thought. Depth of field, never. VHS effect, never. Okay. That's better. The dark horseman of graphics. I swear VHS effect is being put onto so many games now. Maybe there's an easy plugin that people have access to. What a curse. Right, what do we have here? I can grab them and I can inspect them. Upstairs master bedroom, living room. Alright, so I guess we're doing unboxing, Gone Home edition. We can rotate, we can place, we can... Oh! Okay, note to self, don't cancel out of this. Maybe we should go and investigate the house first. Also, this is still mad. Let's bring that right the way down to just 10% then. That's still too much. Can it go lower? Oh, there we go. So it's not really a sensitivity, it's a booster. So here's our new home. For a game that says all the windows are gone, there's a surprising amount of windows. Blasting light out like crazy. Of course. We've got the telly. Got ourselves a video player. Some cubbies. Tape number 1, My Family. I could probably take this to a VHS player and play it, sure. Yeah, I never once called it a VHS player. It was always just a tape player. I wonder if that's a British thing or just a low-tech thing. Tape starts. A middle-aged man is handling the camera. The man is in the same house that I'm in. He's all smiles. His family can be seen playing around the house. I wonder if they're the previous owners of this house. The wife and the children having a great time, laughing, running around. The wife comes up behind the husband, puts her arms around him. They smile and look at the camera. It's really nice. There's something off. There's an underlying tension. There's unease. Things aren't as perfect as they seem on the surface. Something here is deceptive, tempting me to bite. And okay. Can you back this up with a single fact? Tape ends when one of the kids trips and falls to the ground. The mother tends to the crying boy. The father's disingenuous smile fades away. He's right in front of the frame, though. I get an eerie feeling of intrusiveness, as if he caught me prying on his personal life. Tape ends. What's happening to them? How are they now? Did they move away? Are they still together? It's like I'm peeking into a world that's not mine. Well, that was quite perverse, but not nearly as perverse as your thoughts on the matter. Don't know where the tape has gone, but let's carry on. Aw, thanks, Mum. Be careful on the road, love you, I'm on my way, blah 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 blah. Everything good, I suppose. All good, weird tape. This nasty old Nokia brick. Showing a lot more lines of text than I ever recall them being able to do. Did you watch what's on it? Well, as fun as this texting exchange isn't, I'd rather just call. I'm not one for texting. Who would have thought man that talks for a living prefers just a phone call? Built-in bidet. Ah, I like that. I like it when the shower is right above, going directly down. None of this lame piddling from the wall style. I want it from above. Okay, it's a very sad-looking kitchen. I do appreciate the counter space, but there's something about... Maybe it's the color scheme. Orange, green. Back in the 60s and 70s here. Given our Nokia, maybe we are. Okay. Some of these open up, some of these do not, giving me some wild, long dark or 7 Days to Die feelings for the looting. And especially the way you go through doors as they open. Holy smokes, all this garden space. Oh man, I had an opportunity to live in a place in Edinburgh not too far off from this. We'd even signed for it. But it all fell through. Okay, not too shabby. I'm liking the privacy. My wife and I gasped. We knew you were pretty weird, but not preferring texting? Wow, bizarre. Is that really so strange? Ah, here's the plan of the area. Living room, hallway, down bedroom, downstairs office. Giant personal office. Oh, yes. Think of all the work you could avoid doing in here. Any more weird videotapes for us to perversely watch? Well, if they're going to leave us for it, leave them for us. It's not that perverse, I suppose. Perhaps there's a key for this locked door hanging around the place. I like these kinds of poke around experiences, opening doors and looking around inside. It's kind of nicer when we're also looking for loot. Okay. Leave the suspicious rape dungeon for later. Let's check upstairs. Perhaps this is in Austria. I had assumed it was in America. Especially considering we are calling our mother Mom, M-O-M. Tis a colonial phrase. It's M-U-M in the King's English. Here we go. Here's the upstairs bit. Upstairs guest bedroom, upstairs master bedroom. Wow, bunch of guest bedrooms. This is cool. Maybe the basement also has windows. Yes, to further go against the name of this game. No key in here, no bidet in here. Oppressive lime color scheming going on. I feel like this would be an affront to the eyes to sit here and drop my deuces in this. Okay, well, I'll leave this be. It does have a bit of a Resident Evil vibe going on here. The layout of this building, although it's not nearly as large or infested with zombies. But what a mansion. We've got some unpacking to do. What is the purpose of this? Who's going to sit down and do anything here? You know, I'm just going to do my homework in the hall. Wait, this isn't even the hallway. This is the master bedroom. Okay, well, I guess I could set up my gaming rig here. Maybe. It's a bit tiny for it. Okay, and this is even more oppressive as bathrooms go. Yikes. The terracotta room. Well, no sign of the key that I'm after. Although we haven't checked down in the basement yet. We shall. Yeah, gaming rig next to the door. Won't have time to hide everything away as soon as someone bursts in. I'd probably have it around here. Have a bit of wall for cover. I'm not sure I'll get used to this bed, but it'll have to do for now. What's wrong with this bed? It's certainly sizable enough. I myself very much like to have a large bed. To the point where I'm struggling to find new bedding for it. They didn't do enormous 200 by 200 duvets at the local bedding place. Alright, what's going on down in the Fritzl room? The basement door is locked. Perhaps there's a key in the house. Well, we have not found anything of that description. However, we do have some unpacking to do, so let's get to that. Ah, hello, Callum. You've arrived just in time for not much to happen. Let's go and have our unpacking, shall we? So they said living room, which I assume is just our downstairs area here. Where are we going to put you? Apparently here is fine. Am I going to unpack you? Or does this not count? Okay, no, it's ticked off, so perhaps we need to move them all into position first. Oh, now that's a very PlayStation 1 era sound effect. Sounds straight out of Silent Hill. Upstairs, master bedroom. We're going to have to do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And we can't run when holding a box. Not a problem. This is what I'm here to do. I too carry a map of my home. Well, this place is big enough to get lost in. Although I can't remember. This was a master bedroom, right? Positively jittery with joy at the prospect of unpacking here. Mind you, a good horror game should have things like this to take your mind off the fact that you're playing a horror game. It's when you start relaxing from the lack of horror is when the horror gets an opportunity to grab you. That's why so many horror games have puzzles in them. Because when you have to focus on solving a puzzle, your mind is not keeping up the defense against the spooks. I already forgot where this is for. Upstairs guest bedroom. And I cannot think of any games that have achieved this quite as well as Ao Oni and the Mortuary Assistant. I know I'm currently alone in my feelings on the Mortuary Assistant. Anyone else that's gotten their greasy hands on it has tended to say that it wasn't that good, but I thought it was an outstanding spooky game. Even though it was very overt with its grossness and its spookiness. I found it very effective at getting under my skin. Our toddler finds the boxes being moved into the house fascinating. You decided to bring your toddler over for Spooky Week. I hope they missed the first game. Well, then again, the first game taught some valuable lessons. If there's a stranger ringing on your doorbell, don't go and answer it. Also stay out of parents' bedroom. Any intent of playing the Silent Hill 2 remake? I might, but it's not something I intend to stream. And it's not something I'm really enthused about playing anyway. I played Silent Hill 2 when it came out. It was fantastic. I don't really want to play it again, let alone a remake of it. I have once again forgotten what this was. Upstairs guest. Wait, did I say bathroom or bedroom? Bathroom. We're trying to get her to go color in the other room, but she finds the boxes too interesting. Oh, don't worry. Soon we're even going to open some of these boxes. We can really play a game of what's in the box. But as I imagine, we have to bring them all in before we start unboxing. Perhaps this is what I can pivot my channel into, the ultimate unboxing channel. Downstairs office. Wait, I have a downstairs office? Seldom do I see the appeal, though. I've watched maybe a few unboxing videos, and that's because I wanted to know exactly what I'm getting when I order something. For example, I did it for my new microphone. It was a little unclear everything that was included. There we go. One more box put into my own office. Man, that's so cool. When I moved into my house here in Hungary, okay, well, it's not my house, but when I moved into this house in Hungary, I just took one of the bedrooms, shoved the bed right out of it, and turned it into my, I don't even know what to call the room. Let's say hobby room. Downstairs bathroom, let's go then. So the gym came in here, the computer came in here, and the spookers came in here. And honestly, I spend almost all of my time at home in here, unless I'm sleeping. Downstairs bathroom. Which room was that? Here we go. Hello, friend. You must be our new neighbor. Neighbor? There's nothing but trees out here. Do you live nearby? A couple of kilometers that way. My husband and I. Well, I live there. Welcome, welcome. Mariana's a wonderful town. Lovely people. Can I help you with anything, ma'am? Couldn't help but notice the house had been purchased. The new owner will be here today. I baked you something special. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. You didn't have to. I think you're going to love it. I left it in your kitchen counter. Ooh, well, the door was open. Oh, don't worry. I know this house inside and out. All right, then. Try some of the pastry I made for you, will you? I'm sure you'll love it. That was a good moment for the creepy music to kick in. I will say, nice timing. Also, I have a kitchen. I do. Oh, of course, I was in there earlier, noting on how depressing it is. A plate of grostoli made by the neighbor. Not sure if I should eat this, but the smell is irresistible. You'd be impressed at... Oh, maybe this is how they came in. But it's perhaps more likely that I left that open. Alright, maybe I should just lie and say I ate them and they were delicious. Mother told me not to eat things from strangers. Are you blocking? Yeah, you're stopping me from going and getting my stuff. Oh, well. Needs must, and you must need. Okay, well, I had one. Welcome home. I assume it came from the lady, but where did she go? Where did she go? As I unloaded the boxes into my new house, couldn't help but be reminded of the toll the trip to Mariana had taken on me. I was exhausted. It'd be wise to take a quick nap in the master bedroom. Okay, very good. We're just going to leave our truck here, assuming it's our truck. A little curious just how far out in the boonies we are. You know, I lived in the middle of nowhere, Scotland. I think this might be even more middle of nowhere. Hard to say. Both where I lived and where this is here, there is no other living being within eyesight's range. Warning, grostoli are Brazilian. No, please. Wonder what's up with the truck, though, right? Is this our truck? Did we rent it? Probably rented it, right? Are we able to keep moving boxes? No, it seems we cannot. Alright, maybe this time lock the door. That's as far as we go. Alright, time for our nippity nap over in the master bedroom. Okay. I think the first thing I did when I moved in here was sling my mattress and my bedding down on the bed so that I could sleep whenever needed. Gosh, that was almost 2 years ago now. Been here in Hungary for a while. This is still a little unexplained. So we were having dreams about this house, so we went and bought this house? How did we know about this place in the first place? The situation raises more questions than answers. Oh, the applications are always open, Craywin. Although I already have my game scheduled for this week. I'm going to assume there are going to be more Octobers in the future. Maybe I shouldn't look at the wife when I'm driving. This feels weird, though. Who drives with their face this close to the door? My wife and I were in a hurry to the hospital. She was in a lot of pain. Oh my. My man-jawed wife is having a child. Avoid any bumpy roads, please. The highway is blocked. Now please hurry. Alright, sure thing. It appears me and my wife are driving through hell. Oh, my wife appears to be covered in ketchup. What a horrible nightmare. Which part? Having a wife or having a kid? And dripping noise. Where is it coming from? Ooh. Massive props to the game for feeling subtly horror-like, but also being in daytime. Want to hold up Silent Hill is another great example of that. Most of Silent Hill is during the day, and it was pretty darn creepy. Not a scary game per se, but certainly creepy. Right, if there's going to be drip noises, it's bound to be coming from one of the bathrooms, so let's check them out. My bathroom? No. This is not the guest bathroom. How many guests do we plan on having this far away from civilization? Still missing this. What room was this, by the way? Just the downstairs bedroom, huh? Maybe it's over in the kitchen. Oh, are there any more of those delicious things? Alright, I'll eat another one, but let's eat no more. Is that skybox moving? This is gorgeous. I like the aesthetic. I know it's ugly as sin, but This PlayStation 1 aesthetic does appeal. Perhaps the basement is open now. Oh, damn. I can't quite explain it. Maybe it's a constant noise, maybe it's the water itself. I just can't shake this odd feeling. I'll see to it tomorrow. No, you see to water issues now. Damp is a destroyer of houses. Stayed in a flat in Aberdeen once that had rising damp. What an awful situation, I could take this, but it's not an option. Did you buy this house then without an inspection? The thing is, that leak is coming from the room that I don't have the key for. Not only that, that sure didn't look like water. Oil, maybe, and we're just leaving it there? Could you up the game's audio a bit? Feels a bit low. Oh, that's right. When the intro started, the game was incredibly loud, so I dropped it down. Let's bring it back up. Do we want to take another nap? Calmist again asking about Silent Hill 2 remake. It's not on my cards. Less lazy than the guy in the previous game we were playing. He slept until 8 p.m., woke up, ate an entire tray of lasagna, and went back to bed saying he was sleepy. Okay, are we rested now? Maybe we can start unpacking, or at least finish off grabbing the boxes. I was expecting you to lecture me, not to do that, but yes, I saw some weird stuff. Good morning, son. Wait, we've been through all this. Ah, hello, son. How are you holding up? Well, I'm doing just fine, I'm sure. Oh, it's from Dad this time. Hey, Dad, well, you know. I know, I'm sorry. How's the new house? Is it everything? It's okay, I'm bringing boxes. I'm tired. I'm going to do that right now. Dad didn't raise no quitter. Also, hang on. Welcome home. We were dreaming about this house. But surely we haven't lived here before. Upstairs, main hallway. What about the one in the back? Kitchen. Take the kitchen one first. There's another tape? Tape number 3, the rumble. This was not here yesterday, and that's not cause for immediate concern. I'm gonna bring in the tapes first. I like to get jobs out of the way. I read this cheat sheet on gaming your body's happy chemicals or something to that effect, and one of them, I forget what they were. One of them was make a small list of things and get them done. I do that constantly. Not because of the list, it's more like I saw it on the list and thought, oh, interesting. But it does feel good. Yeah, I've lived in old houses before. They have their fair share of quirks and weird noises, but I've never had them just bring VHS tapes into existence. Well, not that I've noticed. Maybe my housemates found them. But they do make a lot of weird noises. Upstairs storage. I have a storage room upstairs. Man, I've got everything. It's all DVDs now. DVDs are starting to become old tech now. But where was the storage? Upstairs storage. Aha. Ooh, even with the storage shelves. Now that I can get behind. Job well done. Can we seal off the truck now, though? I'll just leave it open for anyone. Fair enough. Maybe we'll get attacked by a feral and have to jump onto the top of it. Right, I cannot stand the idea of my new home being ruined by damp. Could we put a bucket or so? Look at this, it's growing. It's gone a bit worse. I'll definitely have to call someone to see if this late. Do it yourself. That is grim, though. Yeah, since he's left, that's a whole lot of a bigger job to try that out. Water is more dangerous to a house than fire. Anyway, tape number 2. I think we've earned ourselves a break. Unless I can open up these boxes now, maybe get some unpacking done. Perhaps not. Let's go and watch these videos then. I never had a lot of important things on videotape, but I seem to recall taping Dexter's Laboratory, the film, Ego Trip. I couldn't watch it for whatever reason, so I got someone in the house to tape it for me. Also, I think I taped the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. The tape shows that man, I assume the previous owner of this house, working in the basement. Camera sitting on a counter, pointing at him. He's alone. I can just about hear his children playing in the backyard. It's slightly damaged. What's going on? He stays there in silence, anxiously rehearsing. He starts speaking. I'm caught by a sense of unease. The man also seems uneasy and disturbed. His words measured and hesitant. I give off a sense he's trying to describe a feeling he cannot fully comprehend. He speaks of a sense of impending disaster. Of a terrible event that he thinks is going to occur to his family. He's less and less coherent. He's taken by his own emotions, accidentally drops the tool. He starts crying, carefully covering his mouth so that no one notices him. He mentions a terrible event will be his fault. Can't help but feel his words are directed at me. He knows me. He knows that I'm here watching this. He's trying to communicate with me. He talks about the events as if they'd already happened, but why is he doing this? Why isn't he doing anything to prevent it from happening? What's the point of these tapes? Well, as they say in French, never a 2 without a 3. Tape starts playing. The scene before me is disorienting and extremely unsettling. The man from the previous tape stands in a place impossible to identify. He appears to hover in darkness, surrounded by countless long red streaks that stretch as far as the eye can see, like veins that mysteriously emerge from above, and just as inexplicably disappear beneath him. I can feel them pulsating beyond the TV and onto my chest. It's suffocating me with the same feelings the man appears to be experiencing. In the crushing darkness, I explicitly feel the man's despair, guilt, and regret. But I cannot bring myself to stop the tape. I keep watching it till the camera shakes, the camera glitches. At times, it seems to be part of the man's body somehow. His demeanor terrifies me, his words are fragmented, barely forming coherent sentences. In the brief moments that I see his face, there's a deep ache in his eyes, as if he carries an overwhelming burden upon his shoulders. Stammers feelings of regret, calls for his family. He's all alone. I feel like his family is no longer reachable. He blames himself. In the midst of his own turmoil, his mouth opens wide, ready to unleash his agonies. Before that, the tape abruptly ends. This game has definitely gone to the school of tell, don't show. Yeah, those VHSs just getting eaten. I think we're in a bit of a Silent Hill 2 situation. Notice how the films suddenly disappear, kind of like Mary's letter. Can't be the only one seeing the parallels here. Okay. I expect to see the neighbor. But what is there to do now? There's all those boxes I brought in, but I can't seem to open them. Maybe I need to eat another one of these Brazilian cookies. Or maybe I should go into the basement where that film was shot. You misplaced a box upstairs, Jake. That would be reasonable. Upstairs main hallway. That's what this feels like. Upstairs master bedroom. Yes, indeed. Upstairs storage. Sure thing. Keep hitting tab accidentally. Ah, there we go. Master bathroom. That was not the right place for you. I was ready to excuse myself, saying the bathroom and bedroom look too alike, but master and guest is pretty inexcusable. As I was bringing in the boxes, couldn't help but repeatedly ask myself what I was actually doing here. I acted on impulse when I bought this house, but the vivid and recurrent dreams I had after the accident plagued my mind, kept haunting me until I finally gave in. It's like I didn't have a choice. Maybe it's the desperation to start fresh, or the need to escape the memories of that dreadful night, but here I was, in this unfamiliar place with no one but myself. For a moment I questioned my sanity, so I took a deep breath, letting the musty smell of the old house fill my lungs, and with a sense of determination whispered to myself, I'm here now. I have to make the most of it. I need to turn this into my new home, so let's unpack. Yes, I agree, let's unpack. You can now open boxes and decorate to your liking. Sure. I was about to say I think I've only seen this in Asia, but I think some places in Germany I noticed they had, like, distinct footwear for the bathroom. Laundry basket, okay, sure. Medicine, yep, there we go. Toothbrush holder. Towels. And a trash bin. Ugh. What's the implication there? What kind of trash do you end up with in a bathroom? Maybe I don't want to know. Alright, does the box just stay here? I thought maybe the box might, you know, dematerialize. Alright, what we got? Can I just throw everything on the floor? Now we're talking. Live like the filth we are. You don't have a trash bin in your bathroom? Why would I have a trash bin in my bathroom? Name one piece of trash I would generate in the bathroom that wouldn't just immediately go down the sink or the toilet. 2 pillows. I'm more of a 4-pillow kind of guy. Toothpicks, floss, toilet rolls. Yeah, I bring all of those to the main rubbish bin that I have. Painting on the wall. There we go. Although I'd rather have a flag. All right, done and done right. Yeah, all my diapers. All right, here we go. Let's just put this crap on the ground. Oh, is this someone saying stop decorating like a Neanderthal? Ah, here we go. Brother-in-law. Who keeps their brother on their phone as brother-in-law? Hey man, how are you doing? Bit overwhelmed, honestly, bro. No thanks, bro. Same here. She was an incredible person. My sister loved you, Matt. Are we really doing this? These things are intangible. We can just walk right through them. Handy dandy. Imagine the jump scare if the Brazilian flag came out of the box. I have a lot of flags, but I do not own the Brazilian flag. Someday I plan on adding to my flag collection, and at that moment I think I will. It's not a great looking flag, but it is vibrant. Keep an iron here, a bucket here. A vacuum cleaner. And that's our lot, huh? Oh boy. We're meant to be miles away from everyone. Is it Spooky Lady again? Could I just ignore her? You know what? Nobody's in, Quine. Nabe Dieta. Ah, bummer. Can't interact with the boxes now. The TV turns itself on. I can just about make a sound over the static. Somebody is crying. The old creaky house is making old creaky noises. Maybe it's the leak repair man? Is it really beyond us to do something about this? A bucket? Come to think of it, didn't we unpack a bucket? Maybe that's how you get the good end and not have your house collapse to mold and... Yeah, there we go. You're coming with me. No going insane for me, please. I could put this bucket under the... Yeah, there we go. It's a little off-center, but... A lot of creaky noises going on here. That lady let herself in again. Also, there's this room that's open now. What's in the box? I'm certain I didn't bring this box with me. I have no idea how it got here. Perhaps we should take you to a safe environment before opening you up. Hey, come to think of it. Where's the water coming from? There's no leak here. This is Franco from the auto insurance. Your car has been declared a total loss. Alright, alright. Alright, what's in the box? Baby clothes. And a lot of paintings. And a maternity photo album. Okay. A baby photo album I bought, and I was going to give Jessica. The pages inside are starting to rot. I thought I'd gotten rid of this. Baby clothes. What was that noise? Something going on in the basement. A gift we got from Jessica's friends a few months ago. The box is moldy. There's a terrible scent coming from it. This is getting very Silent Hill-esque. Jessica painted this while traveling. It's still one of our favorites after all this time. Jessica's last painting. She was feeling uninspired for a while, made this, determined to never paint again. What a shame. Jessica's first painting as an art student. She could explain its meaning to me 1,000 times. I'd still not be able to fully grasp it. Yeah, it goes over my head. I'm not into art. Or music. Or most creative endeavors, really. I'm not sure when Jessica painted this. I'm not even sure I've seen it before. Perhaps it's one of the many paintings she ended up hiding because she was ashamed of how it turned out. Looks like we're done in here. Can I continue opening things and placing them around? Yeah, my radio. My vase? Alright, you just stay on the floor. You too, fan. We're currently investigating details of the accident, determine the liability of the parties involved. Oh, and also a blank message from 975930. Who would respond to a blank well, I guess we just did, didn't we? Anyway, I want my cushion. And my other cushion. And my picture frame. And my priceless Ming vase. And my wall clock. And my books. And my DVD player. Alright, now we're moving up in tech. There we go. What's going on in that basement? What is that? It appears to be moving, pulsating. This leak is quickly deteriorating the ceiling. I have to do something or it'll collapse soon. It's making me lightheaded and nauseous. It's frustrating, though. I need to take care of it, but I feel so repulsed. All I can do is ignore it. But you must. Damn this creaky house. I hope that toddler has stopped watching. This will be nightmare fuel. Wait That's just my aspirin. Yet another trash bin. It's just another bin to take out, really. Are we playing the mentally challenged? When are we not? Let's put the bath mat right in the shower so it can be wet all the time. Lotion. Unnamed lotion flask. Alright, good enough. This wasn't our kitchen. The kitchen has moved. Where's the door to the backyard? Where's the window that was here? Come to think of it, where's the window that was here? And why is it a glowing circle instead? Just to reassure you, the toddler is asleep in another room now. Did that room have any windows or doors? Alright, will it blend? Will it toast? Maybe we need to regain our sanity by eating another one of these Brazilian cookies. A clay filter? Excuse me. Plastic pineapple jar. Wall calendar. Shout out for Zingus for making me increase the volume of the game. It's oppressively loud now. Good. It's a glowing circle. The level designer decided to delete the window asset but forgot to turn off the bloom effect. Where'd my front door go? It would appear that I'm somewhat trapped inside the house now. Or are we? There was a window there just before we started the unpacking. Sounds like someone chapping at a window or something similar, though. There are no windows left. None at all? Something's emitting light here. Us, I expect. Oh boy. Yeah, nothing but walls here. That's pretty good. I like that. I wish it was a little more subtle. Although maybe it was happening all along and can I not interact with that door? Or maybe I need to check where that thumping is coming from. Not door, box. It's all like knocking and thumping. Okay, we're back. Basement door's still locked though. Spooky orb is gone at least. It was your fault. Oh, thanks, Mum. Oh boy. Where'd all my stuff go? Oh no, it's there, but we're upside downy now. Such a disappointment. God, they stole my favorite pineapple plastic cup thing. I've lost my map as well. And now we can't go upstairs or downstairs. At least we could watch the telly. Well, perhaps not. Kinda miss being able to go outside. Oh, we're back in the basement. There's an extremely repulsive slime forming from the leak in the ceiling. Gives off a horrible stench. Makes me nauseous. It looks alive. What are you doing in my home? Perhaps we should watch the bird. Oh god. If ever there was a VHS I would not be watching. The tape starts playing. I'm immersed in a nightmarish, distorted reflection of a man's tortured psyche. The scene is a collection of fragmented images, disjointed sounds, and memories. Deeply unsettling feelings somehow merged and played all at once. It's an incoherent mess, but it's sort of beautiful. The man's face and body are completely distorted beyond recognition. If I ever knew who he was before, I could no longer and never will again. I have an overwhelming surge of empathy, pain. Tape becomes a conduit of suffering, mirror reflecting my own battle. The fragments of his voice reaching my ears like shards of broken glass speak of a foreshadowed catastrophe. There's a moment of eerie stillness in the chaos. The man's eyes meet mine. He's now fully aware of my presence, and his torment reaches beyond the confines of the tape. In a crescendo of madness and despair, the tape abruptly cuts off. It's haunting and inviting all at once, and grappling with fragments of his shattered existence. We must face the demons that lurk within. Are you the demon that lurks within? I think it's turning its face to look at me. Still sounds like I can hear a zombie downstairs, though. How many days do we have to die today? Ah, but we can return to Upside Downsy world. But we cannot go upstairs in Upside Down world. These paintings seem to have been painted by Jessica, but I've never seen them before. Are these noises also made by Jessica? We absolutely do not have a map function anymore. I also can't interact with anything anymore, including the door. But if I scroll the mouse wheel, it makes the map noises, as if I am interacting with the map. This is quite troubling, actually. I feel like I might have locked the game a bit. I can't interact with anything now. By trying to bring up the map. There's this door I want to open, but I have no way to interact with it. Yeah, I think activating the map broke the game here, actually. Not trying to co-pilot, but you're bugged at the moment. Yeah, I think I am. See, if I scroll, it does the map sound. There's no indication of the game saving, so I don't want to quit out in case it brings me all the way back to the start. What's a man to do? There's nothing for key bindings. Yeah, it would be nice to get back to the front door. Yeah, interactions. Okay, I will have to quit and hope that it... Oh, it's going to take me all the way back to the start, isn't it? Oh, that's a goddamn shame. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do all that again. That's a bit of a shame. I wanted to see where that was going. I felt like it kind of played its hand a little too fast there. Going around the house, doing a bit more in the way of chores whilst noticing that more and more windows and doors are disappearing would be pretty cool, but it decided to go all in very quickly in that, and then things got a bit too weird. But what it was doing from there, I guess I'll never know, because yeah, that was pretty bad bug to encounter, and even worse to just not have any way of rectifying it. No key binding options, no way to save and quit, just all the way back to the start. Yeah, exactly, explosive. Game-breaking bug really killed the mood there. Bummer. I was contemplating running through it quickly, but there was too much Munal stuff going on. Oh well, too bad. The windows are gone, and so too is this game. Showed promise, but oh my god, it is loud on here. Away you go. A spooky game called Draken is next. Actually, the next spooky game goes by the name of... He has to quickly check his own schedule. Faith, the Unholy Trinity. That'll be our next game, but we'll be doing that tomorrow evening. Our first spooky game could have been good, but it was just way too short. Didn't do anything with its build-up, although the build-up was good. Made us feel useless and pathetic, but nothing happened. In this game, I liked it. I certainly like the aesthetics that it has, but yeah, bugging out like that's pretty unforgivable, so blah to that. Oh well, until I am back with our next spooks, as tomorrow is a cheers, and it is a cheerio.